unrestricted and unlimited. Talk about something. You're one-on-one with Stacey Thomas. Unrestricted and unlimited. We can talk about anything you want. Unrestricted and unlimited. Let's talk about something. You're one-on-one with Stacey Thomas. Unrestricted and unlimited. We can talk about anything you want. Yeah.
Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for watching the Stacey Thomas Unrestricted Unlimited Talk Show. Tonight is going to be very different, very different. I'm not pulling her in from across town. I'm not pulling her in from out of state. BK Granny is in the house. I am Stacey Thomas, Unrestricted Unlimited. I always say don't put me in a box. I have yet to see all that God has for me. And you can't put one label on me. And I love when I have guests on this show that are unrestricted and unlimited. BK Granny Tywanda Parker is here tonight.
Yay, in the house. Finally, you got me in here. Finally.
Sweetheart.
Yes.
Thank you, because I should be mad. Well, I could have been mad, but I've had to respect the fact that you say that you're not somebody that wants to be on everybody's show and that you get nervous. But I have to tell you, I said, patience, Stacey. Patience.
Right. Patience.
And you're finally here, and I'm thankful for
Finally. And then if I could just get through this, I'll be okay.
It's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
Because you know we cut up, so I got to stay a little bit reserved tonight. I can't do what I do, but we're gonna have a good time.
Well, you know, it's so much that you do, you know.
And I do what I do. Okay.
So, BK Granny.
Yes.
Let's start first. I'm not gonna jump right into what you do, but I want to know who you are. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, of course, I'm Tywanda Parker, aka BK Granny, the only granny you're gonna want to deal with bedroom candy. Okay, this is something that I love to do. My husband was in the military. He's retired and he's deceased now. Traveled all over the world, lived in so many other different countries, have 3 grown daughters, 3 grandchildren. And this is just something that I find interesting to do during my time. I'm easy to get bored, but this has really held my attention and I love it. I love what I do.
You love what you do.
I love what I do.
I have to ask you, having traveled all over the world, is that something that, have you always been open-minded, or is it because you've traveled all over the world?
I think that had a lot to do with it, but no, I was very closed-minded, very naive. You wouldn't believe that, but I was very naive as a wife, didn't know anything, and just sheltered and didn't know anything. So then traveling all over the world as we did and meeting new people, living in different cultures. And then I think when we went over to Holland
turned you out.
I think that did something. Oh, Lord Jesus, I saw stuff I had never seen before, and it just did something to me. We got back here, and I started with these toys, honey. Yes, love it.
That's funny. Usually somebody will say to a man or a woman that they've turned somebody out, but the country turned you out.
Yes,
traveling.
it did, honey.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
wow.
They're so open-minded over in Europe. And everything goes, so you learn a lot, you experience a lot. We had a good time.
That facial expression you got. You went over there naive, came back very knowledgeable.
We had a good time. My husband and I at that time, yes.
Maybe you need to be writing a book.
There might be one coming.
How long have you been in this business?
In the retail business, it's been 20 plus years. So over 20 years, but with Bedroom Candy, I've been with them. It'll be 8 years in October.
8 years.
8 years in October.
8 years.
Yes.
Wow. How was when you first became a Bedroom Candy consultant, or when you first got into this business? How did the family members feel?
My oldest daughter was excited. Mom, yes, go for it. I want you to do this. Yes, yes. You know, you're the coolest mom out here. None of my other friends, she's older. None of my other friends' parents do stuff like this. You know, they think you just a bomb, you know, and hey, it rubbed off on me, so I do what I do.
And you're good at what you do.
I try to be very educational, very knowledgeable in what I do. I love doing my parties and talking with the men and the women. You know, you always have that one that knows everything in the room with you, but that's all right. It's always something that I can sit her down about too and share with her a little bit as well.
Okay. Something I know you say, Stacey, why do you always say this when you tell people about me? But I love to stress that I think with this business, people come out, they entertain to sell the products. But what I love about you, Ms. Tywanda, and I have to tell other people whenever I talk to them about you, is you educate. You combine entertainment with education. So I want to ask you, why go the extra mile? Why not just go out there and sell whatever it is you have? Why are you so concerned with educating them on more?
Well, one thing is, I know how I was when I got married. I told you I was young. I was a young bride at 19. And I know how shallow I was, didn't know anything. And as I have started doing this, I started meeting young girls, 20, 21, 22, with the military. And a lot of them didn't know anything. And I mean, I've had people ask me, well, where's my clitoris located? And I'm thinking, how long you say you've been married? You know, and go through that. And some of the questions that people ask me, you know, because everything is confidential. So at the end of the presentation, of course, we're in a room with the door closed. They crying, they're pouring their heart out. Some of them, they're questioning me about products they don't want other people to know that they're into. So I have just learned to be able to try to answer their questions and educate them.
Wow, I would say, as far as the clitoris, we need to know what that is. We need to know where that's at. I mean, that's like that's one of the greatest things about being a woman,
that's
right?
Right, honey. That is your heartbeat between your legs. Did you hear me? Your heartbeat between your legs, honey. It is the only organ on the body specifically for pleasure, honey. Yes, it is.
Here we go, Stacey. For those of you who are new watching this isn't your average show. I'm not going to sit there and just ask questions and not laugh. So if I fall out with BK Granny, hey, I fall out.
Yeah, because we laugh like this and cut up all this is all the time. I might think of something and call her Stacey. What you think about this? And she'd be like, where you get that from? And, you know, we fall out laughing or something, you know. But we have a good time together.
I love being around you. We're going to touch base on some of the things I've learned. But with being a bedroom candy consultant, people think of it as just toys. What else do you guys have that you offer?
And see, that's another thing, you know, sometimes when I want to do when I want to go out and do different types of venues and, you know, and I say bedroom candy, the first thing they think of, oh no, you can't bring those toys to buy, you know, and sell those here. You know, they always think of toys, but they don't realize that we have a complete makeup line. We have a men's body safe line, you know, lotions, creams, spa products. You know, we all about the skin, the hair, the nails. You know, we want to smell good. Not only with, you know, with just our body, but, you know, learning about the toys and expressing ourselves as well. Because if you don't know about your own body, how are you going to share it and express it with someone else?
Yeah, that's so correct. So correct. I, by the way, have on my bedroom candy berries lipstick. I forget which one it is, but I love it because Mr. Wanda, you told me a while back when you see me go out with my baseball cap, you said, Stacey, if you don't do nothing else, make your lips pop.
That's right. And she is wearing mahogany is what she's wearing.
So now,
okay. So Majestic. I'm so sorry, Majestic. You know, I was thinking of somebody I had a conversation about a few minutes ago. But Majestic, and of course, I'm wearing my Scandal, honey. You have to make those lips pop. I don't care if you run to the corner store, what have you, and I know we have the mask on. But believe me, people can know you smiling, okay? And these masks are not going to be on forever. So make those lips pop, because one thing about it, when they see you, they're going to always remember those lips and that smile.
Wow. You know, I have learned, I guess, as the older I get, to like really appreciate things that I've always appreciated being a female, but when I can smell good, look good.
That's right.
When you start saying, Stacey, if nothing else, make your lips pop. So now, hey, I think I'm cute when I put my baseball cap
That's
on.
right. As long as you have your lipstick on, honey, make those lips pop, honey.
The stigma with selling adult novelties. For myself as an erotic writer, and we've spoken about this before, and the first thing people think about when they find out you're selling something around selling beer and candy products, they immediately, the stigma, you're nasty. All you do is think about sex. Has anyone ever used words that you did not prefer to describe what you do when introducing you to someone, or maybe just in conversation?
Yes, I don't like being called a freak.
Okay.
Because I am not a freak. What is a freak? Okay. When I think of the word freak, I think of somebody in a circus. Okay. You know, somebody with 3 eyeballs or something. I don't know, just something different, odd, or what have you. But when it comes to the bedroom, I understand what people are saying, but you cannot put a definition on the word freak when it comes to being in the bedroom and being intimate, because what's different to you might be something normal to someone else. But and the things that you do, if you swing from the chandelier, you know what I'm saying? That they might say, oh, you're a stone freak. But see, that might be normal for me, swinging from the chandelier, but it'd be something totally different to you. So and that's when I say, when I get into different venues or I'm meeting people and I say, can I give you one of my cards? And they look at it and they'd be like, oh no, I'm a Christian and I have a husband. And I look at them and I say, well, do you wash your hair? Do you take a shower? Do you like to smell good? I said, I know you wear lipstick because it's looking good on you as I'm looking at you. I said, we have all of those products. I said, we are all around company, And although, yes, we do have bedroom candy products, I'm sure that same person who made that comment, she probably somebody need to learn, get some of these products and learn how to do a flip. And a trick every now and then too. Because all of us need to have something specialty in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Because a bored bedroom is a bored bedroom. Did you hear me? A bored bedroom is a bored bedroom, honey. And who wants a bored bedroom? Spice it up. Do something different.
I always say spice it up, and we got to try things different, because if we don't, a lot of times if our mate wants certain things, that'll force them not force them, but it'll cause them to go out to other places.
And it could, nothing keeps nobody 100%. But when you do everything that you possibly can do, and you're doing your best,
and you don't feel bad.
That's right. You
might feel bad because he done left. But as a woman, Miss Tywanda, I figure if I'm doing everything, doing the things that you like me to do,
exactly,
and you go somewhere else, I can't sit there and blame myself.
That's right.
I've done all I can do.
That's right. But you know what? We just love to enhance each bedroom one at a time. And that's what I do. I always say, do something different, honey. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's boring, honey. Do something different, honey. I am your get-got woman, honey. I'm here to show you, we could do some other things,
I know that's right. Have you toys? Let's talk about the toys.
Okay.
Are toys only for women?
No, that is not true. Toys are for everybody. Single, relationship, people in relationships, male, female, transgender, everybody can play with toys. And it's especially wonderful in a relationship like with you and lover, as she calls him, because our body is full of all types of nerve endings all over, and you get to experience stuff. You never know when that toy that they touch you with, or just even if they just rub it on your skin or put it on your neck or whatever it is that you are doing, what it might do to you, and it'll bring you out to something totally different. So You just never know what it can do. And all toys are different. Everybody thinks, okay, we just got to put this right here and that's going to do it. But all toys are different. It's according to what you're looking for. Is it internal, external? What do you want to do? Do you want to just massage the body with it? Or you want to do anal play with it? I mean, what is it you want to do with your product? We're going to call them enhancements, okay? Because we're going to enhance what we're doing, and everybody should have that one good thing that they do in the bedroom. So just don't be good at it, be great at it, honey. So
one thing I asked you was about let's talk about the toys, Miss Tywanda, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that wonders this. When women go out and buy the vibrators,
yes,
or what did some people say, dildos?
Dildos.
I said dildos.
They don't vibrate.
Dildos. Okay. So there's a difference. You have the
vibration toys, the vibrating toys, they vibrate. They rumble, they do things. Okay. A dildo is no vibration at all. It's just a straight up dildo. Materialistic pleasure that you want to do with it.
Okay.
Everybody's not into the vibration. Everybody doesn't like vibration,
yes,
And then you have different people who like to have vibration and the dildos going at the same time. Okay. So you have people experiencing and experimenting and doing all types of things.
Okay. Okay. I asked you this before. Yes, I've asked you a lot of questions, by the way.
All the time. All the time.
When a woman gets a dildo.
Okay.
I've seen the dildos.
Oh yeah, vitamin D, vitamin D plus.
I said I've seen them. I didn't say I purchased one. I said I've seen. D plus, for example. Okay. We don't have a
vitamin
picture of
D plus.
We don't have a picture of Mr. Vitamin D plus. I saw it. Can something that size make a woman not want her man if he's smaller?
No, it cannot. It's not gonna.
Never heard a woman. Say that.
I've heard people say, I just want my vibrator. I don't even want him anymore. Or what have you. I think if you take these items and you experiment together with them and discover what you like about them with each other, it's wonderful. But it cannot replace that vibrator. That dildo is not going to replace a human body. Okay. I know you're thinking possibly because some of the dildos are much larger and maybe he is smaller, but you know what? You learn how to do different positions. Before you got that toy, you were doing things and he was satisfying you. You were having orgasms, what have you, from them. So why not just bring the toys in to enhance it a little bit more? And I think that would be fine.
Okay, and I like how you also told me, you reminded me when I asked that question, a dildo can't hug you.
It cannot.
Can't hold you.
It's not warm.
So for the guys that are watching, or for the women that need to explain things to their mates, hey, this is what I like, perhaps, but understand it won't take the place of you. It can't hold me like you hold me.
Exactly.
That was interesting.
I did a party on Saturday night in Wilson, North Carolina. I travel all over people. And,
yes, you do.
And there were some couples there. They were so impressed because it was nothing like they anticipated. For some reason, the guys thinking we're in there passing toys around, using the toys on each other, sucking on toys or whatever they think we doing. And they were just so surprised. They said this was the best. Even one of them was talking about coming into the business,
Wow.
And that was interesting. So they're talking about being a couple and coming in and demoing products and things what have you, because they just did not understand. So, when you don't know, you're nervous, you're scared. But then when you learn.
Yes, ma'am. What you say? When you learn.
When you learn.
There are people out here that are looking at you and people that are watching this that would say that what you're doing is a sin. Have you ever worried that? Because I know, Ms. Tywanda, you believe in God just as I do. But have you ever worried that what you're doing, the products you're selling for people to take into the bedroom, is a sin?
I don't necessarily think it's a sin, but sometimes, like, we have our high and low periods when we are doing our products and, throughout the year. And sometimes when you slow down, you start thinking, wow, is this a sign telling me it's time for me to stop, doing what I do? And I be thinking about it and I pray about it, Lord, tell me, if you don't think I should be selling these products, you don't think I need to be educating these people out here or what have you, send me a sign.
Have you ever gotten a sign?
Yes, I have gotten a sign.
And what was the sign?
It was a 1099. That's what it was. So as long as I'm getting a 1099, I know I'm okay. I'm doing the right thing.
You said,
I asked the Lord, send me a sign.
And the sign was?
A 1099. In other words, you have to file this on your taxes. Keep doing what you do.
Okay.
Because I do have a lot of parties for first ladies and their group, the deaconess and their group. We have our little groups, and they ask questions, and I share things with them. They share things with me, and they let their hair down, and they are very appreciative of what I have to say.
Yes, ma'am. That 1099. That was a good one. Angela Johnson. So the Christians don't have sex. Well, Angela, based on me writing books. Excuse me, not all Christians, but some Christians would have me believe that what I'm doing is a sin and that they don't have sex. Do you find that some Christians, do you think when they dismiss what you're doing, are they pretend like sex is such a bad thing, Mr. Wanda? What do you think?
It's not so much that it's a bad, they don't think it's a bad thing. There are usually the ones who condemn me. They're having problems at home, is what it is, behind closed doors.
Okay.
So their mate, usually they'll break down and cry. Their mate will not touch them because of various reasons. And I always ask them, is your husband on medication? Is he under stress? Things of that nature. And they explain that. And because he has, erectile, dysfunction. And he's gone to the doctor. And sometimes, our men will not go to the doctor and check on anything. And so they feel like, well, if they can't be pleased, they're not going to please you. So that's why they come to me to purchase these products.
Isn't that selfish?
It is selfish.
Isn't that selfish? You're with somebody, and because they can't do something, you're supposed to suffer.
That's right, and that's what they want you to do.
Wow.
Misery loves company,
wow.
or what have you. But then on the other hand, they tell me if we purchase this product from you, then we don't feel like we're cheating on our mates. So different people purchase products for various reasons.
Is that cheating? Is it cheating if you're doing it behind your man? Like, that's crazy. Is it cheating if you're doing it and your husband doesn't know? You think people think that's cheating? Cheating with the toy?
I think it's interesting. Interesting. I think it's called creeping with your toy, honey. You're still at home. You creeping with your toy, honey. You get that relaxation. You get that monkey off your back, and everybody's happy, honey. And you go on.
Something, Ms. Tywanda, when I first started coming to your parties.
Oh, Lord, I don't know what this is.
You said the sound that the vagina makes. Explain that to me again. Queefing? What is queefing?
The pressure.
Remember the whole night I kept saying, have you queefed lately?
You said when you hold your legs up in the air, they start making sounds and stuff like that. But it really is nothing but the penis and the pressure of going in and out and the air trapped in between.
Queefing.
So that's all it is. And it's not you passing gas is what we thinking. Just like when women squirt, people think it's urine, and it's not.
It's not.
So, it's just so much to learn out here and experiment with. And I just love what I do.
That word got me queefing.
I know. She laughed all night. And she kept saying, have you queefed? She was going around the room. Did you queef tonight? Are you going to queef when you get home? And I said, this child is crazy.
Angela Johnson says macaroni sound.
Good. Yeah. Sometimes, but it's really good.
So here's Angela's talkative tonight. She's another BK for all those that are watching, another bedroom candy consultant and makeup artist. Angela said, I had one to tell me they don't need a toy in their bedroom. They got Jesus. I just walked away. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to see what you say about this, Mr. Wanda.
Okay.
I love God.
I do too.
God created us. We're human beings. Miss Tywanda.
Yes.
It's okay. She got Jesus. Well, has anybody ever told you, Miss? You know what?
No, nobody never told me they got.
I understand that.
Like that.
I understand. We have Jesus, and Jesus helps us. If we want to be celibate, I do. But you have some of these people walking around, and they're not telling the honest truth. They'll be quick to tell you they got Jesus, and they the biggest freak when the service is over on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone ever said that to you that they didn't need it because they had Jesus?
No, they don't say it. No, no, they don't.
No.
I don't even want to get into that with people.
Yes, ma'am.
And stuff because that's another whole
and I'm not
topic.
knocking anybody for saying that.
And people need to stop being in the closet and hiding what they do.
Yes,
and,
ma'am.
and this, that, and the other.
People
and wearing their titles. Don't want nobody to know that they're human. You got here through sex. When people tell me that, and they say, "When you got here through sex," I don't enjoy sex anymore. But you got here through sex. Do you have any children? I have 3. Well, honey, you enjoyed it 3 times. And 3 times you did it. You went back and got them other 2. So I don't get into all of that with people when they want to get into arguments and start all of that. I don't do all
I've
that.
heard some things too, and like I said, I'm not knocking because I know God is more than enough for us. But at the same time, people will be quick to act like they're not human.
That's right.
Like they can't relate to something.
So for now on, if somebody, since we're talking like that, I guess if somebody says that to me, I'm just gonna hand them a lotion or a body spray or soap or something, what have you, and go ahead, clean your body off, whatever. Go ahead and just.
CJ Richardson, the comedian, said, "Let's queef." CJ, behave.
All right, then you don't look here. Look, okay, there. Don't start up there. This old lady, you can't have this old lady over here now. All right, now.
Paparazzi friend has popped up saying, "Hello, Mr. Wanda."
Hello, everybody. But I did bring a couple of items to share with you all this evening.
Look, I hope she's not getting ready to. I wanted to share a video. I'm gonna. If LaRonda White is looking at this, I need that video when you interviewed Baron Candy Tywanda and she dismissed you at the end and left you like, okay, LaRonda, I need that. Let me show my viewers. I wish I had it so I could have it on here. So,
when I get tired of talking, I'm finished.
But Ms. Tywanda, before we get to the products, do you have you're selling everybody else products. Do you have a favorite product?
With bedroom candy
yes,
product? Ma'am. Well, you see the smile on my face, okay? So let's just say this is an old cat right here, okay? And so anything that has multiple speeds and high, I like it.
Really?
Yes.
For the old cat.
This is an old cat. This is an old 67-year-old cat down here, okay? So you know what? It doesn't purr anymore, honey. It growls and roars. Okay. So I start on high with everything.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
You just know.
So we don't just use the toys when we're under the age of 40, but as we get older, more mature women, there's nothing wrong with us having a little toy on the side.
There's nothing wrong with it at all. And you'll be surprised how many women tell me that they started in their early 20s or their parents bought their first toy for them when they were a teenager to keep them from going out there, what old people say, fast in the ass.
Okay, fast in the ass.
So, what have you.
One thing, we're going to get to the toys or the products. One thing I have to ask, the materials, part of you educating at your bedroom candy parties. It surprised me the first time I attended your party because you went into saying that it was important to know what the products were made of. What's so different about Bedroom Candy versus her line?
Well, I've attended other toy company parties as well, and I have purchased products, sold products with other companies. Some of them have smells to them. They'd be sticky from the get-go and everything. And I didn't realize that those toys has cancer, products in them that can cause cancer. You know what I'm trying to
Yes,
say.
ma'am.
It can cause cancer. So with bedroom candy, they did a lot of research, and our products, they're the body safe silicone and ABS plastic, and they're phthalate free. So you don't have to worry about any cancer causing materials in our products. Okay. You do use lubricant with them. It does make them feel so much better because wetter is better.
Okay.
And everything. So they're just wonderful products. So I tell people, you don't have to do a whole lot of research and do all that research with us because it's already safe, and everything.
Yes, ma'am. I'm laughing.
Okay.
I love your expression, but see, you're bringing out some bad stuff with CJ because CJ acting up, Miss Tywanda.
Okay.
He says, I'm liking this show. If y'all need help, 1-800-BIG-CJ. Really?
But bigger doesn't mean better, CJ.
Tell
Thank
us, Miss
you.
Tywanda.
Okay. So, we don't need to have all of that. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you to try to tear up on the book. When you go in old people's house, the first thing you can see on the table is a big Bible, open Bible. We don't need to have our vaginas looking like that, laid open like that, because CJ and people like CJ bragging on what they got and want to tear up some stuff. Okay. We don't need all of that. As long as we are working together, we both are satisfied each other, whether he has a little pig sticker or whatever he has. He might just poke me to death, and I might like to be poked. But then, if he got a little poker or whatever you want to call it, then you learn how to change up and do different positions so that both of you are going to get satisfaction.
Ain't nobody staying there
good.
long enough once he poke him, and that's all he doing, poke him. They ain't waiting to see if
you would be
again.
you would be surprised.
You think they're gonna stay?
Because everybody feels the difference.
Poke?
We call it a little porker.
The little pork and poking?
They be poking you with it on the inside because it's not very long, or what have you. But then you have to think, if you want to have a G-spot orgasm, it's only 2.5 inches on the inside of the vagina, 2 to 2.5 inches on the inside of the vagina. So if he's got something, 7, 8, 9 inches, what is he doing but tearing you up?
You hear that? You fast chicks out there. You only need how many inches? How many you need?
I said for a G-spot orgasm,
being greedy.
Yeah, so you don't need all of that, but some people like all of that. It's just they want to feel full, okay? Or what have you. And if he banging and stop making her holler and scream and stuff, you think he's doing stuff. So whatever. So it's just whatever turns you on, whatever it is that you like to do. CJ needs to sit down somewhere. I can't see what he said. I don't have my glasses on.
He says,
but
I'm
it's
a comedian.
Just all in it.
Y'all serious, but Shorty got fired years ago. Mr. Wanda, CJ will act up.
Okay, I'm not even going to deal with him. But anyhow, let me share with you a couple of the items that I brought with me because we what time is it, Stacey? We don't have a whole lot
Mr. Wanda,
time.
this is my show. You don't end it. I end it.
That's excuse
we talked
me.
about this.
Okay, we did talk about that. I am so sorry.
I don't have any other questions.
Please forgive me. You see that? See what I have to go through with Stacey. Okay, one of our number one toys that I really like to show. This is called Candy Kisses, and this is on the show with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Everybody knows Candy Berries and her with Escape and all of that. This is one of the first items that she came out with. Now, this doesn't go on these lips. It goes on those lips. Okay. So this is a wonderful, wonderful product right here. And I tell everybody, it's a 1-year warranty on it. It has different sensation, vibration, and pulsation. Okay. If you have a strenuous job, take it to work with it. You see how quiet this toy is? Honey, you could go in the bathroom, in the stall when people getting on your nerves. Go in there, put your leg up on that toilet seat, honey, hit it a couple of times. You're going to come out that bathroom smiling and grinning. You'll be able to make it the rest of the day. Do you hear me? If you have road rage, instead of you sticking your finger up at people, just lay it down below. Keep on driving, honey. It's going to keep you calm. It's going to keep those nerves down. If you have a headache, you can put it on low. You can rub it all over the forehead and on your temples, and it's going to help. You have a baby that has colic real bad, put it in the baby's sock. Why you say
it ain't so?
They say put the toy on the baby. Yes, put this on low, put it in the baby's sock, rub this over the baby's stomach for the colic, and this helps the baby calm down from the vibration. Did you hear me?
Wow.
Just rub it back and forth over the baby's stomach, and this helps calm the baby down. This is a wonderful product. It's good for nipple stimulation, testicular, up and down the shaft of the penis, up under the testicles. up and down the spine as well. You can insert it into the vagina, but they only can go to the black part, okay? We're not trying to lose it up in there, okay? Only go to the black part right here. And then,
What the what?
you know, what have you. But this is a wonderful toy here. So, and it has, it's waterproof, a 1-year warranty, 7 levels of sensation, vibration, and pulsation.
But it's,
You
do not
cannot
go past
go
the black
wrong.
part.
Yeah, don't go no further than it right here. Okay, we didn't try to lose it, have to be digging out stuff and all that
Okay.
kind of stuff. And you see it comes with a USB charger. Okay, there you go. So this is absolutely wonderful, and it is waterproof. Okay, so this was one of my favorites, you know, that
Any
I
side
like to have.
effects?
None that I have ever heard of.
What about
I
having
mean,
to take a nap afterwards?
some people have to take a nap after,
Okay.
you know, some people just get passed out when they use this, you know. I'm not calling any names or anything, but some people just get knocked, slam out.
CJ says he's just having fun.
I know he is, and I'm playing fun
Next
with
time
you
we're gonna have to
too.
bring him on.
Okay, you do that. Okay, CJ. All right, that one with that C and J stand for. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into that. But anyhow, another new item that we have, but it's not a new product, but we've had it. This is called Groove. Okay, and I was wondering, I'm gonna ask you this question. Now, these are the little panties that come with it. Okay, and I know some of you are thinking, some people are thinking, but dog, you know, I can't wear those, you know, but they got longer strings on it for what have you, for some of us curvier girls. Now, have you ever wondered, why does your panty have a slit on the inside of it? If you look at your panties, you will notice there is a slit in your panties. People say that's for
panty liner.
And some people say they put their pennies in there to have them if they need them some change and all that.
No,
just craziness. But really, a vibrator goes in it. Do you see that? This slides right down in there. So this is the catch right here. You want to do something different. You're going to give your mate the remote control. Awesome. Awesome. It has 3 levels on here. So the first one, of course, is just a steady. It's just, you most certainly could. You know, this is a crazy fool right here. Okay. She know they doing all that shaking. Okay. And then on the second one, this one would go according to different beats and music, you know, like the, like if you want to control it yourself and do you see it, you feel those different vibrations, okay, what have you. And then the third one is my favorite, especially if you got somebody that can really croon and sing real good, and as they talking and singing to you and it's vibrating to their voice. I hear it. Oh my Lord. Oh my gracious. Can you imagine me at the salad bar? And I'm making a salad at the store, and I have this on because it's, you know, up to 22 feet. And they take it and hit that button. I would drop that whole plate over there in the salad bar. I drop it on the floor, what have you. But this is absolutely wonderful. You know, go back into the movies now and have it on, and it's totally quiet, and they hit it and you scream out loud and everybody look at you to see what's going on. 100 of those endorphins going to get released in your body. You got to get turned on. Y'all have to leave out the movie theater, get on the floor between the seats or something or whatever. But absolutely wonderful. So this is called Groove. Absolutely. You know what this is?
Angela says she can't get past the 3rd speed.
Oh, good. See, your cat. Okay. We're not even going to go there.
Because it's going to be somebody out there wondering about this. Do the panties come with it?
The panties does come with this. You know, you get the
one
panties.
Size fit all.
One size fits most. Okay. One size fits most. You know, but like I said, we have the strings on the side that are much longer so that, you know, for the more curvier girls. And if not, you have your own panties with the split in them. So just put the vibrator in there and give the other part to your mate.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that different? Something different, you know, just the anticipation, honey. Girl, I'm just getting, whew, I mean, just the thought, just the thought.
I'm sorry.
And then our last one. This is our womanizer. Look at this. Watch this. Look, big surprises come in small packages. Look at that. Okay. This is called the Womanizer Starlet 2. This has that prayer air technology. I have to slow myself down when I say that. But this is awesome because it's nice and fits the hand. Okay. This little part here goes directly over the clitoris. Okay. And when you turn it on, it's nobody touching anything. This is not even actually touching on the clitoris, the head, or anything. You have that air whirling around in here, and it gives it that suction feel. Did you hear me? it gives you that suction feel as that
So
air
you don't-
is whirling around in there. So it's not like somebody actually physically touching your clitoris. This is absolutely wonderful. It has 4 speeds and it's just awesome. I'm telling you, this right here, this will put you to sleep about 3 minutes. And you know what? When it does, what it does to you, when it hits that spot and it just latches on and you feel that, oh, girl, that sensation coming out. Look, you see, I'm getting
Is
excited.
it beating it up?
Whew, no, it's just whirling around and you just feel that suction like this, or just feel like humanistic girl suction on it like this, child. And honey, and all of a sudden you hit that spot, girl, those toes curl up like jumbo shrimp. You hear me? You not jumbo shrimp look. Girl, those toes curl up like that, and honey, you knocked out for the night. Do you hear me? Ooh,
So
girl.
someone is asking, Laverne is
Lord
asking
Jesus.
how much? How much?
Ooh.
I'm not sure which
Oh,
one, Miss
okay.
Tywanda.
Only $79. Get you one, okay? $79 for the womanizer started too. And guess what? You have to go through a bedroom candy consultant to get the womanizer. You cannot go to the website and get this. How about that? So you got to contact me, honey. Contact me. Let me tell you all about what this do to me, honey. Don't forget, okay? For Groove with the remote control and everything, this one is $120, and it does come with the bottoms, the undies, the remote control, and the vibrating piece, okay? And then for Candy Kisses, it's only $70. So, see, we are very, very, very reasonable, and we give you pleasure. And I love telling you how to get your pleasure, honey.
You might should get them calls with your voice.
Girl, I
You might should
love
do them
to.
calls.
1-800
I want
maybe.
to get, I want to
Here we
get, I
go.
want to get.
1-800 maybe. Okay.
Miss Tywanda, it has been great.
Yes, we were just on here cutting up,
It has been
just
great.
laughing and talking and cutting up though. But Bedroom Candy is a wonderful company. We have opportunities for everyone who's interested in coming to the business. Now is the time to come into the business before the 31st of this month. We have great specials going on for you to come in and get your kits. We have wonderful training. We have great teachers and instructors and psychologists and sexologists and everybody who trains us. Candy gets on our calls, our fireside chats on Monday nights, and she shares things with us. She promotes us. You know, the company actually give us party leads. It's a wonderful company to be with, and we are truly all family, and we would love to have you be part of our family as well. You can contact me at www.bkparties.com 4702, or if you were into the makeup line, which I am not, okay, because see, I wouldn't know how to act with all the makeup, all the stuff. You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing, okay? But you know, you can go to www.candycoated.com 4702, and that is KANDI So
And your number
anything
behind
else,
it?
80, or that was 4702. Make sure you put that 4702. You better play that number tonight. It might just help you tonight too. But if you would like to contact me, my number is 804-490-3151. I'm right here in Prince George, Virginia, and I travel. I go all over.
And don't be calling for no prank calls. This is business.
This is business.
Business.
And I wouldn't know if it's business or whatever.
Business.
Okay.
It's been great, sweetheart.
I have enjoyed
it's been
laughing
great.
and talking with you.
You are welcome to come back, you know, anytime. Like you
Okay.
may have a special event you want to promote, a special product. You may have a certain subject you want to talk. You're
Oh,
always
yeah.
welcome back on the
Yeah,
show.
because we got some special stuff coming up and that we're going to be doing soon. So,
We do.
and a special class that I'm going to be teaching, honey, but I can't go into that right now.
And if they want to find you on Facebook, what name are you on
Tywanda
Facebook?
Roberts Parker, as well as BK Granny.
Okay.
All
okay.
right. Under health.
So before I end the show, please don't hesitate to contact Bedroom Candy Granny, BK Granny, Tywanda Parker.
Thank you, BK
Please
Granny.
follow me on Instagram at I am Stacey Thomas. I'm an author, speaker, and advocate. You can follow me on Facebook, obviously. If you want to see more of the shows, please go over to the YouTube. Go over to YouTube and look up Stacey Thomas Unrestricted Unlimited Talk Show. Like it, subscribe, and please share it. And as I always say, don't stress too much about yesterday or worry too much about tomorrow, because if you do, you ain't gonna be like BK Granny, because she living today.
That's right.
Have a-
And Stacey, before you get off, would you like to share what you're doing next month? Please tell what she is doing, honey, next month.
So the author in me, Stacey Thomas, will be in Las Vegas on April 17th. How could I forget? April 17th, Queen Cation and Silk Entertainment will be presenting Stacey Thomas and The Hidden Chronicles of Sin City.
Yes.
The Hidden Chronicles of Sin City. You can purchase your ticket on Eventbrite. If you can't make it to Las Vegas, there is a Zoom ticket for up close and personal. $25, I believe. You can hit me up for tickets. If you want to know more about the event, if you think you're going to be in Las Vegas or you have someone in Las Vegas that might want to attend, please let them know about Hidden Chronicles on The Hidden Chronicles on April 17th. Oh, by the way, Sin City should tell you, this is not for under 18-year-olds.
What they
It's not
say,
if you're under 21.
and what goes on in Las Vegas stays in Las
Stays in
Vegas.
Vegas,
Honey,
baby.
this is hot, honey. Ooh, honey, the stuff Stacey has been writing and her performers, and ooh, girl, I get hot just thinking about it though.
You
But
guys
it's
have
okay.
a great night. Thank you, Ms. Tywanda.
Thank you, and talk to you guys later.